Good morning, everybody. Here's my live on Thursday. It's a little bonus today. I'm going to put out a 15-minute live here, so stay with me on Yamuna with you. I can't even talk. Yamuna Foot Fitness. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, see, living real, not perfect. All right, so this is a quick foot fitness routine you can do. I, for one, suffered from plantar fasciitis, and I know how to stay connected with my feet. And when I start to feel the warning signs of my feet getting stressed out or misaligned, or the plantar fasciitis coming back, I just hop on my Foot Wakers and work my feet. All right, so if you've suffered from any kind of foot injuries or foot issues, then you know how important it is to stretch your feet, work your feet. Sometimes you can overstretch your feet, and sometimes it can be an issue of not stretching them enough. Either way, stay connected and do these exercises to tone and strengthen your feet, because they get lazy when they're in shoes. So my Yamuna body rollers, my Yamuna Foot Fitness people, welcome. If you're new, check me out and order your gear. The information is right down in my description. So grab your Foot Wakers if you're joining me to do that, and place them on your mat. Okay, first thing we're going to do is heels. Stepping up on the Foot Wakers, just place your heels right at the center of the top of the waker. All right, I'm going to push back just so you can see. All right, good. So you're up on the top. The center of your heel is right on the top of the Foot Waker. Spread the toes out, place the ball of the foot on. So this is just a really complete workout for the feet. And we'll spread the toes out. So first one we're going to do is just lift our heels up off the Wakers and set them back down again. Inhale, lift the heels, and set your heels back down again. So we're doing basically calf raises here, strengthening the whole foot and the legs. Lift up, inhale, and exhale. If you get a little wonky or off balance, right, we're also testing our balance out. You put your hands on your hips, sometimes that helps. Inhale, both heels up, and exhale. Okay, enough of that. Shift your weight over to your right side and just bend your left knee so you kind of put the weight into that right side heel. Take a breath in, breath out. See, we do breath work even on the Wakers, right? Always breathing. Over to the left side, take a breath in and breath out. And then back to center. Walk back just a little bit so that walk back just a little bit so that the Wakers come into the arch a little bit of the foot. Lifting your toes and spread the toes out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera down to my feet, because I want you to really get a view of what's happening down at the feet, okay? So stick with me while I do that. And I'll see you back in a minute. I want you to really see what's happening with my feet, because that's the point of this whole vid, is that you guys get this, okay? And I'll be on the side view. Okay, so we're still on the heels, so stepping right here on the heels. Okay, and I'm just walking back a little bit. Good, we just did our heels. Okay, so now we're gonna step off. And we're going to do the side of the heel. So just turn on the right foot. So turn your foot to the right. So you kind of see how I'm rolling my foot. And I'm just going to place the outer edge of my heel right onto the Waker. And I'm just going to bend my knee. And I'm just going to really connect to the side of the heel and get stimulation on the right side of the heel. Take a breath in there and a breath out. Good. Now flex your foot and really get the foot onto the back of that heel. And now we can come in and enjoy a nice calf stretch, hamstring stretch too. Take a breath in, spread the toes, inhale, exhale. Really flex that foot. Take another breath in and breath out. And then bring your foot off. Okay, so the other side, roll your foot out to the outer edge of that. Get on the left side of the heel. Let me spin around so you guys can see. spin around, really get. So sometimes people are right here, but you really want to work to rotate and get on the outer edge of the heel. And then just bear as much weight as feels comfortable. Spread the toes and just put as much pressure as feels comfortable. Take a breath and exhale out. This is great, 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 great. When you start to feel those little warning signals in your feet, right, getting ahead of the actual, of the problem becoming worse. Flex your foot, get on the back of the heel. Now this is one of the issues right here. The Achilles gets really tight, and this really helps to like release where the where your heel, the plantar fasciitis actually starts here at the back of the Achilles. A lot of times goes through the heel and through the sole. So this helps to stretch out the feet before you can get inflammation. Take a breath in, breath out. Good, and then come out of that. Okay, so we've done the outside of the heel, the center of the heel, and now we're going to do we're going to do inside heel. So we're going to step back on here. And now walk your feet wide, and we're going to get the inside of the heel. So just kind of roll your feet in a little bit, get the inside of the heel. So see how I'm really wide, and I'm kind of falling off. It's almost like I'm falling off the outer edges, and I'm kind of rolling in and getting the inside of that heel. So take a breath in there, breath out. And you maybe even shift your weight from side to side. It feels so good. It like just kind of lifts up that inside of the heel. Just rocking back and forth. Taking one more breath in, even. Breath out. Good, and step off. So now we got the outer edges, the inner edges, and the center and the back. And just stand and feel. You can lift one heel and then the other. So this is a great exercise to do if you don't have the Wakers. You can just walk and pedal out your feet, spreading the toes out. Okay, let's move on now. So we did the heel. Now we're going to get into the arch and the sideline. So let's do the arch first, 1 foot at a time, because it can be a little dicey. And I'll show you here. So stepping, you're just right there at the center arch. Going to place it right there at the top of the Waker, and then just bend your knee, spread the toes, and try to bring the toes down. So you're going to see this, you're going to feel this nice stretch through that transverse arch, through the front of the foot. You're going to start to maybe see the little foot bones. Stretch the toes down, and feel that nice stretch through the front of the foot. And then inhale, stretch the toes up. Do that twice more. Exhale, stretch the toes down. So you're wrapping. Let me give you another view. You're wrapping your toes around. You're not forcing too much, right? Just bend your knee a little bit, and then spread the toes, feel the arch stretch, and then inhale, bring the toes back up again. So the feet should kind of move like the hands, right? Have that flexibility. Exhale, stretch down. Inhale, come up. Good, and step off. All right, all these exercises I'm just showing you, and then you practice. Okay, let's do the other foot. Place it right there at the center arch. You don't want to ever hurt yourself. Don't do it so hard, right? It might hurt so good, but you don't want to overdo it either. Okay, so pressing, just letting weight go into that arch as much as you can. Spread the toes, and then reach those toes down to the floor. Trying to get all the toes to touch evenly. That big toe floats last. Take a breath in, breath out, and then lift the toes up and stretch. Spread the toes out. Do that twice more. Reach down, and then inhale up. Remember, you're not pushing too hard. You're just stimulating that arch, and you're working to spread the toes and then bring the toes down. Good. Should feel really good. And lift off. Now, if you're ever inflamed in the feet, you don't want to work too hard. Just go lightly. Okay, so now we just did the arches. Let's do sideline. We're going to rotate the foot again, just like we did with the heel. We're going to do full rotation and place the side of your foot, 1 foot at a time again. Place the side of the foot down on the top of the Waker. And then slide, then work your foot a little bit to the right. And so you're coming down a little bit on the outer edge. Now notice how I really have it, my foot really turned. And you should feel like a nice stretch through the skin here, okay, if you got it. Spread the toes out and then bend your knees and just, again, don't overdo it. Just keep spreading the toes. Remember, we're just trying to get the foot to stretch and strengthen and tone the foot so that the little muscles in the feet can start to work again to support you, right? Feet get lazy in shoes. So now we're going to drop the heel, just kind of roll through that side foot. It can be super tender over here because you've got bones. And then we're going to just awaken the sideline. So just enough pressure to feel some sensation, but not too much. Take a breath in and a breath out. And that's enough. Let's stay here and continue while we're here. Place the ball of the foot now right on the kind of slightly front, and then lift your heel up, okay? And you have you want to be getting sensation in these little toe joints. So maybe push down on them to really connect the toe joints to the waker, okay? And then lift your heel up. So you want to have a nice height in the heel. Stretch your heel up, and you're just going to pump your heel up and down here. And this creates nice strength back in the legs, and also it also stimulates the front arch and the toes, the toe joints. Just pump your heel up and down. You feel your if you feel your glute muscle coming alive, then you've really got connection here from hip all the way down. So just pump here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. 3, 2, 1, and then drop your heel and just take a calf stretch. Why not? Good. And come off. Let's do the other foot. We'll do sideline first. Let's do a front view. Here's your sideline front view. Remember, you're going to getting right on the outer edge of, you're going to really rotate your foot. Really rotate your foot here. Getting on the outer edge of that arch. Just feel that outer edge and feel the nice stretch coming through, okay? Spread the toes. Again, not too much, just enough. Don't overdo it. You don't want to bruise or hurt anything, right? That's not the point. The point is to make the feet feel good. All right, so just feel the nice stretch. Lift your toes, move your toes around a little bit. All we're doing is awakening sideline because we lose the sideline, right? In shoes, shoes tend to dump us into the arch. So breathe here, breathe out. Good, I'm getting ready to go for a walk with my dog, so I'm prepping my feet here. Take another breath in and breath out. And just relax. Come off that and just rotate your foot back. Place the ball of the foot slightly forward, so it's not on the top, slightly forward. The toes are like cascading down the front of that waker. And then we're going to do our heel lifts again, pumping the heel. Now you want to see, when you bring your heel down, do you see those little bones of your toe joints? Maybe push your fingers down and pump the heel up and down. This strengthens. This is amazing, you guys. It strengthens the feet, the ankles, right? We lose all that. And you might start to feel it activating back in here. Keep squeezing your glute muscles, right? Try to initiate movement. I'll do more. I'm going to do a bunch of foot fitness stuff. I think it's so important. So keep pumping your heel up and down. Pumping your heel up and down. 2, 1, go to your highest, and then drop your heel down to the floor if you can, and then take a little calf stretch, a little stretch here, back body stretch. Take a breath in, breath out. Beautiful, guys. Maybe you can push I like doing this. I like pushing my thumbs down on the second and third toe, or the second 2 toes, and just pump my heel up and down. Oh my God, it feels so good. It like massage. It gets your foot bones into the waker, and then just step off. Do a couple of raises here. Roll out your ankles, crack your toes. Roll out your ankles, crack your toes. Okay, look, we've gotten the heels done, we got the sideline, we got the arch, and then the final one is we're going to do toes, the toe spreader. And you can do this simultaneously. Oh, let's just do one foot at a time. So So take these 3 toes right here tend to be like a little gang. Pinky toes separate, big toes separate. So just put those 3 toes, the 3 little gang toes right there on the back of your waker. Slide down, and you want to get, look, I want you guys to get this. You want to get the joints of your joint of the toes on the ground. And let's just pump the heel, lift the heel and stretch. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then drop your heel down, okay? You don't have to do it any more than that. Three toes here on the other one. Get the big toe separate, get the pinky toe separate. Make sure that the joints are slid down. Pump your heel up. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then drop your heel down. So you can stay as long as you want on all of these. Okay, you guys, great. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys more foot fitness. You guys reach out for any questions or anything that you have, and I'll see you next time on my live, or I'll just be putting up videos. All right, reach out, anything you need. Talk to you later.